Hey guys, welcome back to the God is Within Her podcast. I'm your God sis, Chelsea. Have you ever found it hard to trust yourself? Especially after you've been traumatized. And when I say that is, I'm really pinpointing when you went through something that in hindsight and reflecting, you've realized, how did you let that happen? So now when you're attacking that same thing, it's hard for you to even trust again. For me right now, that's love. Romantically, I'll say, because platonically, no, even platonically too, because I'm on some no new friends type of mood and don't want to kind of open myself up to vulnerability because somebody's always taking advantage. Like, you give an inch, they want to take a mile. And I'm one, I know that I have a huge heart. So as a way of protection, I keep it surface level. But for me, I'm like, if you keep it surface level, you never develop that trust. You never actually let go and give that hope and that your life to the spirit. So for me, I'm in a season where it's hard to trust myself. But number one, what I've learned is trust yourself because you're not alone. Like literally closing your eyes, feeling the stillness around you, hearing your voices, the voices around you, the people around you, your senses, come into play. You can literally feel the spirit. I feel like when people pray and they close their eyes, I wondered that one time, like, why do people close their eyes to pray? And it's really to shut out all distractions, to shut out anything that you may see that will take you off of your mark and focusing on what you feel. You know, that feeling that you feel inside of your spirit, that you know God is real. So trust yourself and trust God. God is within you. I used to tell my little sister all the time. She used to say, well, why do you feel like, what did she say? Oh, she used to struggle with confidence. And what I used to tell her is put your hand over your heart. You feel that heartbeat? Nobody can replace you. Somebody can always try and find something like you, but they'll never be able to replace you. You are unique. So keep that in the forefront of your mind. Trust your number one. If you find it hard to trust yourself, just know you're not alone. Remember, you have the Holy Spirit within you. Close your eyes to feel it. Number two, forgive yourself, right? I was watching this TikTok of this family, Jayla and her family, and Nyla B is her daughter, is Jayla's daughter, and Nyla B and Jayla, they were doing a commercial, and in that commercial, they did a little snippet, and in that snippet, Nyla B says, mistakes happen, and mistakes are okay. All right? So tell yourself kind of that same gist, like, mistakes happen. Mistakes are okay. That's the beauty of life and the beauty of divine power, because having faith in that power rather than faith in the fear allows you to always know, no matter what decision you make, you will be redirected to your destiny. The spirit will never leave as long as you're silencing yourself to try and feel the spirit, you know? So number one, you're not alone. Number two, forgive yourself. And number three, walk in your wisdom. So do your reflections. Know where you would have done things differently in this new mind that you have, so that when that thing possibly can come up again, you know how you're going to attack it. All right. So trusting yourself is hard, especially after you've been disappointed. An easy one that for me is when I was dancing, I do dance. So when I dance ballet, one time a few years ago in 2020 or 2019, I did not train my body to be able to get back on point, which is the next level of kind of your base level ballet. And I fell and I sprained my ankle. And it took me so long to be able to trust myself to get back up there, to know that you're not going to fall and break your ankle again. And even if you do, look at you now, you'll be okay. So just training my mind to be able to do that is definitely a muscle, a practice, okay? And I encourage you to just do that for yourself, because trusting yourself can be hard after you fumbled the ball. Okay, but we're not perfect. Mistakes happen and mistakes are okay. So number 1, you're not alone. Number 2, forgive yourself. And number 3, walk in your wisdom. All right, friends, we've made it to the faith check. This is where I challenge you to meditate on the scriptures mentioned in this episode. Since I did not mention any scriptures in today's episode, today's faith check is just to feel your spirit. We can do it all together. Just take 5 seconds, close your eyes, and just feel. All right. Make sure you subscribe to the show so you don't miss when we post the next episode. Next time we are going to talk about, let me see. Doing it afraid. We are addressing fear, okay? Rebuilding our faith. All right. Can't wait. Can't wait to see you there. All right. Bye.